Good morning. Happy Friday the 13th. Steve Fried in Vegas with morning grain comments. This weekend we have the annual broker meeting here in Las Vegas, and so we gather to break bread with everybody, make handshakes that we haven't seen in 3 years, and also a chance to hear some speakers talk about the direction of the markets in 2023. We're trying to recover from yesterday's USDA report. The USDA came in and surprised the market by lowering the 2022 corn and soybean crops, and the D1 stocks were also well below last year in all three commodities. USDA tried to make adjustments on this by lowering U.S. corn and soybean exports. They also globally raised the Brazil corn crop, but lowered the soybean crop and lowered the Argentina corn and soybean crops. Maybe not as much as the BA exchange, and a lot depends on the final crop, on the weather that we're going to see over the next couple of weeks. Again, European model is dry in Argentina for the next 10 days, while the American model tries to bring in some showers across the northern part of the Midwest. I think in general, when we look at corn and beans, I think prices overdid the USDA numbers. The carryouts for corn and soybeans and wheat really didn't change that much, even though the D1 stocks were down. Last year's crop was down, but demand was also down. So I think farmers should take advantage of these prices, with November beans backing off a little bit from $14 from the overnight high, and D's corn around the 616 area. Those might be good prices if we have good weather in 2023. As far as the U.S. winter wheat acres, up 11%, soft wheat up 20%. The maps trying to show some precip across the northern part of the southern plains and eastern part of the southern plains mid-next week. There's also a front that moves in, probably a little bit more aggressive as far as the moisture is concerned, but the morning 6Z map took some of that moisture out of the key growing areas of hard red winter wheat. We do see a transition weather-wise here in the U.S. around the January 20th timeframe. We go from above normal temps to below normal temps, and in that transition you could see some Midwest rains, and also late in the period a snowstorm. That precip could dip down into the southern plains. Again, we are looking for a change in the southern plains weather as La Nina weakens. So again, I think we had a little bit of an overreaction in the marketplace yesterday, and I think we should settle back closer to the trading range we were in before the report. And we also noted that the USDA kept the Russian wheat and Australian wheat crops unchanged despite talk of higher production. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.